Welcome back to the KC Sports Report. As always, I'm your host, Michael Darcy, and today we're going to break down what we should expect from Le'Veon Bell. So, Chiefs Kingdom, after the Chiefs picked up Le'Veon Bell, the excitement began to grow, and everybody thinks that Le'Veon Bell can get back to what he was with the Steelers on this Chiefs team. And in this video, I'm going to take my best attempt at diagnosing how the Chiefs are going to use this guy and what should we expect from him. So Le'Veon Bell has all the talent in the world, and I really don't think that anybody would argue that. I mean, we saw it in Pittsburgh. He was one of the best running backs that the NFL has seen in the past 2 decades. That's how good he was. But obviously, he went to New York and he struggled. But again, I just think that's a product of Adam Gase's coaching and how bad that system is, because people don't understand that he's ruining Sam Darnold, and look at the Adam Gase player development. After players leave him, they do significantly better with other teams. Look at Ryan Tannehill. I mean, people thought that he was a bust in Miami. He goes to Tennessee, and he's just a baller. So I really think that Le'Veon Bell can take his talents and put them in this Chiefs offense and make us even more unstoppable. So how are the Chiefs going to utilize this guy? That's a big question, and in my opinion, the Chiefs are going to utilize this guy on third down situations and in the red zone. I mean, we've seen it with Clyde. Clyde, even though he had a great game against the Bills on Monday, he cannot get those third down yards or score in the red zone. I mean, he's a great running back. He's very good at between the tackles on first and second downs, but when you need to get those yards that are really tough to earn, he just can't get them. And that's no knock on Clyde. He's just not built for that. He's just not the height or the weight. But Le'Veon Bell brings a dynamic to this offense that reminds me a lot of Kareem Hunt. I know I say that every time we get a running back, but Le'Veon Bell was better than Kareem Hunt. I mean, that's how good Le'Veon Bell was. And I truly believe that if any system is going to get him back to the old Le'Veon Bell, that would be the Kansas City Chiefs offense, because they are built to take talent and utilize them to their full potential. So I think they're going to use him in the red zone and on third downs, but I wouldn't be surprised if they put him in the slot because, I mean, in addition to being a great running back, he's one of the best receiving running backs the NFL has seen as well. I mean, he was a monster in Pittsburgh, constantly bailing out Ben Roethlisberger on some plays that he really shouldn't have converted, but that's just a credit to how good Le'Veon Bell is. And I really think that the Chiefs can utilize all that he has to offer and make this team better. Some of the Chiefs Kingdom thinks that Le'Veon Bell's addition is just going to take carries away from Clyde, and even though that's partially true, it's really nothing to worry about. I mean, at the end of the day, Le'Veon Bell is just a cheap one-year rental that can help this Chiefs team win a Super Bowl. I mean, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be here for the next 3 to 4 years. So I'm not worried about Clyde's production this year because we got him locked down for the future. Right now, it's Le'Veon Bell's time to shine, and he's got to come out strong because he's got just as much to prove. He's coming off of a terrible season that he wants to prove everybody wrong and play back like he did in Pittsburgh. And I think that Kansas City, again, is the place that he will revive his career. So at the end of the day, I think that we should expect a leader that can mentor Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the running back group. I mean, Clyde needs that mentor. Damian Williams was going to be that guy, but he had to opt out. So I expect Le'Veon Bell to help Clyde learn. I think that Le'Veon Bell is going to be a focal part of this offense in the passing game. I expect him to line up in the slot a lot. And I think that we're really going to use him on third down situations, whether that is running the ball, whether that is in pass blocking. I mean, his talents just offer so much flexibility with what this Chiefs team can do. I really think that on third downs, whether we need to give it to him to get those yards, I'm very confident that he can either get those yards or if he's called upon, he can block and give Mahomes that extra time. And obviously, I mean, in the red zone, I mean, he's just a tank. I fully expect him to get a lot more touchdowns than Clyde because he's just a bigger body that will just bully his way into the end zone. So at the end of the day, I think that this was a great signing, but our expectations shouldn't be through the roof. I mean, a lot of Chiefs Kingdom thinks that this man's going to be like what he was in Pittsburgh, and only time will tell, but I think that as long as he's even half of what he was in Pittsburgh, this Chiefs offense is going to be unstoppable. So I think that we should at least expect Le'Veon Bell to be half of what he used to be. And I think that as long as he can do his job and do it when he's called upon, I think that it is a great signing and it worked out well for the Chiefs. So at the end of the day, hopefully Le'Veon Bell can help this Chiefs team win another Super Bowl. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like and subscribe for more of the best Chiefs content on YouTube. You can also support the channel through the Patreon and follow us on Instagram. The links to those are in the description. You just listened to the KC Sports Report by Michael Darcy.